Finally, summer is here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Summer doesn't start for almost another month and a half yet. But believe me, all true movie fans know summer begins with the first big summer blockbuster. And believe me, summer is here. Captain America the Winter Soldier, the first summer blockbuster a few months before summer begins. Chris Pine returns as Steve Rogers, Captain America. Uh, he's great in the part as usual. At this point, I don't think anybody can see anyone else playing Captain America. You know, you know, eventually it's going to happen, but not for some time, we hope. Um, this time, Captain America has a moral dilemma, well, the similar moral dilemma that he had in the Avengers, where he's starting to think more like a police officer than as a soldier. Thus the line in the commercial about the punishment coming after the crime. He's not thinking like a soldier anymore. He's thinking more like a cop, more like someone with a bit more moral responsibility and less just read and react. It works much better in the film than I thought it was going to. Your villain sort of is Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier. He doesn't do a whole lot of acting, but he has some really, really great action sequences. You have two sort of mentor characters in the film. In Robert Redford as a senator who's sort of in charge of Shield's, I guess you would call it the oversight committee, and you have Nick Fury, of course, is back in this film, and it's a huge part for Nick Fury. It's his part is maybe slightly bigger than the one that he had in the Avengers. And of course, both Robert Redford and Samuel L. Jackson are A-list actors, and they give A-list performances in this film. Your allies, you have the Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. She's back. She has a bigger part. She might actually have a bigger part in this than she had in the Avengers as well. And we're introduced to Anthony Mackie as the Falcon. In comic books, he's called the Black Falcon, but in the movies, it's obvious that he's black, so you don't actually have to put that in his name. Um, he's a he's a, very much a partner to Captain America, and he is both of them are very humanized in this film. I like that a lot. And I love the origin that they gave to the Falcon. It's just really, really cool. The enemies, well, the storyline involves something quite akin to Shield becoming a precursor almost to Skynet, with these almost automated super drones that can just take out hundreds of targets at a time, and how creepy that would be. And that's what Captain America is objecting to. And you have other enemies, but I'm not going to tell you exactly who they are because that's a little bit spoilerish. The upside of this movie is, as I said, a bunch of A-list actors giving A-list performances. It's funny. The action is really good. There is a lot of story both on the action front and humanizing the characters. A great deal of story, and it's all good. Um, and basically, Captain America, Black Widow, and the Falcon make up what is essentially the Avengers 1.5. This is a superhero team movie, much, much more than it is any kind of a solo movie. This is not a solo movie at all. The downside of this movie, and it's virtually the only downside, a lot of the action has shaky cam. It's much better done than it is in almost any other movie with tons of shaky cam. I still don't like shaky cam, and this movie has a lot of it, but it is not enough to drag this movie down one bit. This is a five-star movie all the way. Captain America, The Winter Soldier, 5 stars. It's summer, guys.